Hello everyone, Killicow Divine here playing Pro Cycling Manager. We are about to go into Giro d'Italia. Let's have a look. We're gonna do 3 stages per episode. So we're gonna start in Lecce today. We can see there will be 2 hilly stages, so a lot of things can happen here early on. Let's have a look. Flat, hilly, and then another hilly one. Could be fun. Let's look at the team we will be sending. Roman Segel, not very good. Fabian Duby, very strong. Not world-class helper, but he will probably be very useful. Mikael Landa, he is a world-class helper. Sebastian Reichenbach, also very, very strong. Phil Bauhaus will be the sprinter of the team. Kilian Franchini, he is a decent helper. I'm sure he will be useful. Mattis Level, not very good. We don't know a lot about him, but we can see from the stats he is not very good at all. Would have liked to see someone else, but let's have a look at the team. Infirmary. Rudy Mollard was probably supposed to be in the team, but he is injured. He will be injured for until the end of this month, so he will not be able to participate. That will hurt us a little bit. We can see that we are sending 2 weaker people, but it might be good to have some weaker people as well. They can get water bottles and such, and maybe help a little bit on flat stages, perhaps. First stage, it's gonna be all about the sprinters. Bauhaus is a decent favorite. Hopefully he is in good form. Reichenbach is also in a fitness peak, but it just started. Yes, okay, that's good. Would like to see someone else get into a fitness peak at some point as well. And then we see that Fabian Duby is the closest one, but it's looking unlikely that he will be in peak performance. Still, it will probably be fine. If Reichenbach is in good form, he should be very useful for us. Actually, let's have a look at that again. He is a bit tired, though. He is a bit tired. Is that is a problem. Reichenbach, objective for him. No, Landa, I mean. Landa objective for this, so he would have +1 all through the Giro d'Italia. That's good. He is the main person we will rely on in the mountains. And I did go into this assuming we will be the leader, but we will probably learn about that now. We are the leader. That is excellent. +4 on this stage for us. We have an objective for the overall of Giro d'Italia. They want us to be in the top 5 when Giro d'Italia ends. That is super reasonable. I would also like to put up a goal that we want a jersey coming out of this Giro d'Italia. At least 1 jersey. But if we are able to fight for more jerseys, that is of course good. This stage is pretty flat and the ending is very flat. Are we strong enough to compete in a sprint? It is not impossible that we will be able to place well. We can't win. I think that is unreasonable to say that we would be able to win. But with a +4, our sprint is at 75. So getting a top 5 is possible. Top 10 should at least be a reasonable goal, but let's aim for a top 5. We also need to look at the other teams. Team Ineos, they are the strongest team in the world at the moment in the game. Egan Bernal looks like the leader for them, but they also have Carapaz, Froome and Grant Thomas, so they have a very strong team. Team Jumbo Visma, They look surprisingly weak. I don't think they will have anyone competing for the general classification. Movie star, uh, Mas might be the guy that they are going for. Agatuella Mundial, Pierre Latour should be. Roman Bardet might also be the one, depending on form. Team Sitnos, Pogacar, Fuglsang, they have options as well. Sachman, Buchmann, Grossschartner, Bora Hansgrohe, they have a very strong team. They are going for a victory here in the mountains, and we recently saw Emanuel Buchmann is in good form. Question is if he can maintain it all through the Giro d'Italia. Simon Yates, very possible that he will be able to do something. Not sure if Dusine Quickstep can compete. Miguel Angel Lopez for Astana. They also have Ion Izagirre. Barguel, I don't think he is strong enough at the moment. He has been going for breakaways usually when I have seen him. So he might go for a few stage victories from breakaways. Lotto Soudal, not sure if they have anyone that can get involved with the general classification. We, of course, have a pretty strong team. Hopefully I can compete. EF Pro Cycling. Can Corfi do anything? I am not sure. I would assume that Higuita would be the main guy for them. Yeah, that would make the most sense. Rigoberto Urán also have a possibility to perform. Bit weird that the Carfi looks like the leader of the team, but whatever. Clerk, our old team, they do not have anyone that can compete for the general classification. Israel Startup, they also have a very strong team when it comes to getting points this season, but I can't see anyone that should be able to compete for the victory here. I guess we will find out if they have someone that will surprise me or that I am not really familiar with. CCC team, not sure if they will have anyone that can compete. Trek Segafredo, they are going for Ciccione. His time trial is not good enough. I'm sure he will be able to compete decently in the mountains, but there are two time trial stages. Alpecin Phoenix, don't think they have anyone for the general classification. Rafael Maika, but I don't think he is strong enough any longer. Bardiani, Fabio Aru, maybe. Circus, do they have anyone? I can't see anyone. Nope. Team Sunweb, not sure actually what they might be doing here. I can't see anyone that will be able to compete, and Androni, I don't think they have anyone either. But we can see that there are a lot of people that will be able to challenge us for the victory here. But it doesn't look impossible. Um, yeah, we have a team, a strong team for the first time in a Grand Tour. So I am hoping we will be able to use the team to the maximum. Yeah. Now let's get to the end of this first stage. 25 kilometers left to go. Just wanted to make sure if any of the two people we have helping us can do anything in a sprint, but looks like that is not going to happen. Not sure which of them would be stronger on the flat, but let's stick with Lovell. Fabreau had to withdraw from Giro d'Italia here on the first stage. Not sure what happened to him. The breakaway is still out there. There are two people. Let's have a look. It is Six and Lanesne. Lanesne. Wow, complicated name. We can speed up the game here a little. Actually, we're gonna go up to 80 effort, and then we're gonna speed up the game here a little bit. Just as the peloton is chasing down the two people. And that part of the race is over. 12 kilometers left to go. We feel strong. We feel confident. Some other people on our team have lost a little bit of yellow bar, but we look strong in that department, so I feel like we are in a good position.
While the pack is getting close to the finish line, everybody seems to agree that the stage will be won in a sprint.
We need to get ready for the energy gel. That part is coming up very soon. I would like to take it at the 6 kilometer mark, and we are doing that now. We can go up to 85 effort. Where is our helper? There he is. Let's use the skills. And with 85 effort, we will start to move up. 89 effort now. We are not in the best position, but in a decent position. We're gonna start the sprint early. I think I started at 1.7 mark. Can we make it all the way to the goal line? This is going to be a decent finish. Can we win with Bauhaus? Bauhaus is in second place. We take 7th place. Wow, Bauhaus, very impressive, but it is Ryan Gibbons that wins the first stage. Good start, both for us and for the team. I think actually my helper came in 20th place. That is pretty good as well. Of course, this means also that this is the standings. The people from the breakaway, they got a few bonus seconds. Caleb Evan probably sprinted for a sprint prize to get the bonus second. Points jersey, no mountain so far. We are in a good position for the under 25 jersey, but yeah, there's a lot to go yet. 31 people will be competing for the youth jersey, and one person had to withdraw. Sorry about that. Second stage, a hilly one. We will start to see who is in form, but yeah, we can see it's mostly sprinters and people that are good in the hills. Zachman, we know that he was recently doing very well in hilly stages. Van Aert, of course, when he can both climb in hills and sprint, that is a very dangerous person on a stage like this. What else? To be still far away from a fitness peak. Let's get into this race and see if we can accomplish anything. We have struggled a little bit on hilly stages lately, but that have been tough hilly stages. This is a more easy hilly stage, so I hope we will be up there. Still the leader, that's good. +3 on this stage, Bauhaus with +2. Can Bauhaus do anything on a hilly stage? It's going to be very difficult for him, even if he is not super bad in hills. Lindsay going into the breakaway yet again. Looks like a few people will try to join him. Let's look at the profile of the stage. A decent climb there. Uh, of course, the person that wins that climb will take the mountain jersey. And I don't think there will be any mountain points for the goal line. That would be a bit strange. So I think the winner of that climb will take the mountain jersey. If we are in a position to do that, let's go for it. And then we need to prepare ourselves for the finish. Uh, we would like to make sure the pace is high in the yellow parts of that final climb, but at the same time, we need to be careful. Not yet at the mountain. Let's have a little look at what happened on the stage. Van Roy, Brendel, and Finetto went into the breakaway. They were the only three people that were able to stay away from the peloton. Um, Finetto got dropped after that sprint prize and rejoined the peloton soon after. The other two were able to survive out there for a bit longer, but in the end, the peloton was too fast. Uh, we forgot to change to a better climber as a helper. That might be a bit of a mistake. Let's see if we can move up here using this skill. Zachman looks like he's going for the sprint prize. We are moving up here. Will we be able to get close to him? Fuglsang, Woods are also helping with the pace here up in front. And can we take second place? Yeah, we will take second place for the mountain jersey. 4 points. Zachman taking that one. What happened to the peloton? It's about to break. 22 people, 26 people. So that climb was difficult for a lot of riders. Nansen is setting the pace. Sosa is also up there. 27 people in the front group at the moment. Zachman did not get away. He is just behind us. We are getting close to the 10-kilometer mark.
10 kilometers to the finish line.
Nelson is pacing, but it doesn't look that serious as the 73 group behind us are closing in slowly. Who went up now? Dombrovski. Soon we will be in the yellow part. Let's do 85 effort and see if we will be able to set the pace here. There we go, up in front. Sosa is going as well. But I feel like 85 pace is good for us. We're gonna take the energy gel. Let's do 89. Energy gel a little bit later here. Maybe now at 4.5. Woods is the one going now. A lot of strong people trying to follow him. Zachman, he is the one to attack. We're gonna take that skill now. 85 effort will be fine. Wow, Barguel going. He's also attacking. 2 kilometers left to go. We don't want to start the sprint yet. Let's start the sprint at 1.1 kilometers. I feel like we should be able to pass Zachman. Maybe we can win this stage. We are going for it. We are going to win this one. We are the winner of stage 2 of Giro d'Italia. Hugh Carthy, Caleb Evan following us, but they are a few seconds behind. Will there be a gap? Will there be a gap? I feel like that was between 8 and 10 seconds. Not a gap. Okay, that makes sense. I think it needs to be more than 10 seconds on a hilly stage. Not sure. Actually, I've played this game a decent amount, but I haven't learned such fundamental things yet. That means we will be riding in the leader jersey, the pink jersey for Giro d'Italia. Same time as Ryan Gibbons, but it looks like we are going to be with the leader jersey. Points jersey, we have the points jersey. Second place for that mountain jersey, as we came in second place on the only mountain so far. And of course we have the youth jersey as well. And we can see that only 7 people are in a decent spot to compete for the youth jersey at this point. Because we saw Sosa being high up there, very close to the end, but he must have ran out of strength and dropped a lot of time. Let's go back to this one. How many people were able to get the same time? Actually, a lot of people. But some people that were up there for a long time did drop back a lot, like Nasen, Sosa. So I would say that we are 52 people that can still win this Giro d'Italia. Did anyone fall and withdraw? Nope, no one knew. Do we get anything for that? Yes, a level up. Puncher. Puncher is a good update for us at this point actually. We need the hills to improve a little bit because we have seen that we are struggling on tough hilly stages. So it would be a good update to do that one. Also improving in sprint acceleration and 2 steps up in stamina and recovery. Sprinter is the other good option, then we get 1 extra point in sprint. Otherwise it looks very similar to the puncher. We get 1 more point in mountain here as well. So the puncher one is better. What else can we go for? Nope, not that one. Actually, that's not awful either. Bordeaux would also be a very good update for us. Instead of going up in mountains, we get 1 point for 1 point extra for flat. Otherwise, it looks this. Maybe not. Okay. So puncher we get acceleration, mountain, and the Bordeaux one get one of those. 1 point from mountain, 1 point from acceleration, and that goes into 1 point in flat. Okay. Stage races, not going to bother with that one. Climber, nope. Time trial, I don't feel it is a good option. We need to go for Barodeur, no, for Puncher. I mean, the other good option was Barodeur, but we're gonna do the Puncher one. Those are most of the attributes that we would like to improve. So let's do it. Third stage, another hilly one, but this time the, the hill we are going over, it doesn't look to be very steep, and then a nice downhill towards a flat and a slight uphill finish, from what I can tell. Favorites, we are actually amongst the favorite. That is a bit of a surprise. Let's see what we can do. It's a shorter stage, so hopefully we will have a lot of strength, and yeah, I don't think we will win, but I hope we can place well and maybe maintain the lead for the points jersey. There we are with our amazing jersey, the pink leaders jersey here in Giro d'Italia. Grelier going into an attack. I'm sure a few more people will try to get into that breakaway. And we will probably just be preparing for this climb. It is a very weak climb. Maybe there will be room for a late attack, or at least a late pace setting to go for the mountain points. We know that we are in a good position for the mountain jersey at the moment. We would like to get a few more points, then rest in the downhill and prepare for that uphill finish. And the uphill finish is actually
Some team
more
managers must have been
difficult than I
pushing the
thought it
package
would
during
be.
the breakaway, given that the pack has increased its speed.
Um, yeah, we are hoping for the top 5 position here in this stage. It's going to be difficult, but let's see if we can test our new hill skills.
Great outcome.
49 kilometers left to go. We are just about to catch the breakaway. Cariola, De La Place, Cataldo, Belays. 4 people in the breakaway, but it's not going to last much longer.
The
We
pack is
don't
increasing its work rate.
really have
Some teams
anyone.
can't be happy with the
There we go.
breakaway.
Dubi
There's
came
a
up to help
massive
us.
crash in the pack.
That is
Just
a
about
good person to have
disappeared.
next to us, so I'm going to make sure it stays that way. We are running at 2 times the speed at the moment because I feel like nothing should happen yet in this climb, and we have a lot of stage left to go,
The pack has
so
just
maybe we can even do
preemptively
4
escaped.
times the speed here for a little bit. I'm gonna move up to 85 effort soon. Not yet. We can keep going for a little bit longer. Let's do 85 effort as we get into the yellow part of the climb, the steeper part of this climb here. Nasen setting the pace yet again. He is doing a ton of work for his team. And with no breakaway out there, we would like to go for some mountain
Well, we can
points.
see that the pack is increasing the pace. It's going to be difficult to break away now.
Will there be an attack now? Nope. Just they're upping the pace. This is an easier part, and then now it is yellow again. You see that the steepness went up to 6.7, at least for a little bit. The next yellow part is where we might want to consider setting the pace for ourselves. Let's look again. That part is getting closer. We're gonna move up to 89 effort.
The pace is so high that every
Let's
rider's
do
going
it
to be
now.
very sore at the end of the day.
Wisniewski is pacing about the same pace as us. Nasen is also up there setting the pace.
Uh-oh, the pack is quick in the pace.
There we are alone. We went up to 93 for a little bit. We're gonna stick with 93 until we get the points here. Then we're gonna slow down. Wow, we got a lot of points for the mountain jersey for that one. I didn't expect that. I guess it is a category 2 one, but yeah, it was way too easy. Yeah, the difficulty of the climb there is. I meant that the difficulty of the climb was too easy, not that we won it too easy. I guess no one else really bothered. It was mostly just helpers up there, and I'm sure at some point there will be more people trying to compete for the mountain jersey when there are
The
more
peloton is looking
mountains on
motivated.
stages. We are not yet in the downhill. We're gonna speed up the game here again a little bit, 4 times the speed. We need to look who we want to help us in the sprint. Reichenbach, super form, but of course it should be
The
Bauhaus.
finish line is getting close. The riders
So
have just
let's
passed the
tell
15 kilometers road sign.
Bauhaus to come up and join us. He's tired, but I hope he will recover in the downhill enough to be of use for us.
The peloton has definitely accelerated,
There
meaning
is a
that the attack is
possibility that
much
he
more
will want to
likely.
sprint for himself as well, but I am willing to take that risk. Let's speed up the game again. Just going downhill. Yeah.
A leader is down. The team plans go
Oh
well.
yeah,
It's
remember it's
upside
an
down.
uphill finish.
Holy cow, that was a fall. Somebody's his karma crumbling
Ah,
back. Thank goodness everyone else escaped unhurt.
okay, we're gonna stick with Bauhaus, but that is probably a bit of a mistake.
Watch out, a team leader is falling behind.
Totally fine though. We're gonna take the energy gel with 5 kilometers left to go. Since there is an uphill finish, we are waiting a little bit longer to take the energy gel. Let's use that skill.
Withdrawal of a rider. He seemed to have
Grant
the energy
Thomas
and
had to
courage
withdraw. We are
yell.
losing positions badly here. We need to take that skill. Make sure that we can get up in front. Let's do 95 effort. See if we can get to
And
the
it's a
front
swift,
here. 1
exhilarating
kilometer
climb up
left to
to
go.
Schachbach.
People are ahead of us.
Now
Bauhaus is
attacked by
fighting his way
Rosenthal.
back up to us.
There goes the
This is
sprint.
not going
He's pulling
super
right
good
up
for us. We
behind
need
them
to
all.
start the sprint. We are not going to be placing well. This is an awful result for us. We were not doing our job well. But
He
it
really had to
happens.
fight for that one.
Sometimes it
Great
just
sprint finish.
nothing you can do. Pogacar, Simon Yates, we will not even be in the top 15. We are in 18th place. Absolutely awful. We could have been doing a ton better if we had yeah, done any sort of tactics. We have had a good start to this Giro d'Italia, just not on this stage. We are still the leader. Pogacar went up to the same time as us, which is very dangerous. Simon Yates also up there. But we will be in the leader jersey for at least one more stage. We did lose the sprint jersey. We did take the mountain jersey. And Pogacar is also fighting us for that youth jersey. Our team is doing well so far, same time as 7 other teams. Let's just get out of this one. That is the end of the first episode here of Giro d'Italia. There will be 6 more. Until then, I am Killer Cow Divine. Thank you all for watching.